So you remember what I said about positions last time, numbers 1, 2, and 3?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to be 1, Justin Services, Mike 2, you're going to be 3 today.
Please.
So that means if we need 911, you're going to be calling. You got your phone ready?
Yep.
So then we'll just, we'll start moving here, okay? You know, growing up, no surprise, I was a big fan of comic book superheroes, that kind of deal. You know, Batman, Power Rangers, admittedly, yeah, I was a fan. I always wanted to, I guess, be a superhero when I grew up when I was a little one, right? Anyway, the ideals that they always championed of helping the people who just needed helping, that's sort of what informed my decision to start doing this.
I watched an HBO documentary about some older superheroes and stuff, and it really inspired me, and I got on a little green costume, and I went out in my small town, and wasn't a whole lot to do there helping wise, so I took a trip down here, and then I came out here more frequently, and I'm official Seattleite now.
You know, it's kind of cliche, but you see all these heroes on TV like Spider-Man, the Avengers, Batman, stuff like that, and you always wonder, like, is that real? Like, could that ever be real? So I just started buying gear off the internet, and kind of the rest is just history,
I shouldn't be laying in the street. Come on, someone get a trip. Right here, how's someone with a wheelchair gonna access this crosswalk, right?
Yeah.
I'm a licensed and registered nurse here in Washington State. Currently, that's what I do during my, secret identity. When I first started doing this in 2013, all I had at the time was a red Power Ranger Halloween costume. And after a few months of doing that, the homeless population started calling me the Red Ranger, and there was sort of word spread about me. Did you see the Red Ranger? Have you seen the Red Ranger? But as time went on, I found that I couldn't shake the name Red Ranger once I'd already had it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. One thing we also like to do is we walk through the alleys and do needle sweep. So if we find needles, used needles, we can pick them up and discard them safely. Let me pick it up, my gloves are reinforced. We'll find a plastic container like this, and we'll pick up the needle and put it inside the plastic container and then throw it in a recycle. And then people who are getting rid of it won't poke their hands because we've sealed it up. Actually, we were using body cams before they were popularized by the Seattle Police Department.
It was just important during moments of like altercations and stuff for accountability. We want to make sure that, if we do fly off the handle and we're inserting ourselves into, other people's business, we're accountable. We're going to catch ourselves doing that.
Doing this long enough, we kind of have a rapport with the SPD. Medics never give us a problem. Fire medics, they usually know we're here to help, and newer officers might be curious and they'll stop us and ask what's going on, but walking around like this and everything I carry is totally illegal.
I like firefighters and medics, I'll say that much.
Hang on, let me get it set up here. Okay, you guys ready?
Sure.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. This is Red Ranger on patrol with Justin Service and Night Owl of the Emerald City Heroes Organization, walking through downtown Seattle, just keeping everybody safe, keeping an eye out tonight, doing some medical stops, and just making sure everybody's staying safe tonight. Usually when we do patrols, we'll also do some homeless handouts, outreach, that kind of thing. Having that little bit of something can help just reach out, make a connection with somebody, help them feel better for the night. We just kind of wander around and look to where we can help. Anybody who's looks like they've been injured, could be injured, or having what we call in the medical profession, looks like they're having what we call failure to thrive. Any kind of person who looks like they're just like in need of attention, definitely that. Patrol is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Just having a dance party. Don't get hit by a car, okay? I love your moves. I love your righteous moves, but don't get hit. I know this looks pretty goofy and silly. I've been doing this personally since 2013. And it is a serious job. We take it seriously. So we've encountered extreme danger before. We have both saved lives and lost lives on patrol before.
We like to take what we do more seriously than ourselves. Not everybody likes the outfits. We know that we're goofy looking or whatever, but as long as we're taking what we do seriously, that's what matters most. I was homeless for a little bit, going to the shelters and stuff. Being homeless, it was a whole different experience because I was constantly there with the action. There was always something. I was living right there, Pioneer Square, for a while.
I still remember that first time I ever put a mask on and went out and, food, bars, and water that as I could carry. There's still that voice in the back of your head that says, what are you doing? You're absolutely crazy. And every time we put on these suits, that voice is still there. It's not a glamour job. That's not why we do it. When you see someone hurting on your doorstep, it's your responsibility to help them. We're all brothers and sisters on this planet. We all have a responsibility to each other. That's what we believe. All right, team, pose up.